Hi everyone, I am Professor Aishwarya. I am going to teach module number 3, support reaction and the methods to calculate the support reaction. So in my earlier lecture videos, we were seeing about the types of supports, types of loads and types of beams. So now we are going to see about the different types of support reaction calculation. Okay, so the first one is how to calculate the support reaction. There are two methods to calculate support reaction. One is an analytical method and another one is a graphical method, right? So the first one is analytical method. So instead of going for graphical method, we are going for analytical method. So here a beam is being given, right? This beam is injured at one end and a roller support at another end. Okay, so here you can find uniformly distributed load of 8 kilonewton per meter, that is up to 3 meter. There is UDL, and you can see there are two components, that is 12 cos 30 and 12 sin 30. Okay, and this beam is having the length of 2 plus 2 plus 3, that is 10 meter. So you have to find all the unknown reactions. So how to find unknown reactions? See guys, when you make summation of f of x, you can see only two horizontal forces, that is in the opposite direction. So you can straight away write that HA is equal to 10.39 kilonewton. Right, now it is your duty to find VA and VB. See guys, VA plus VB is equal to 6 kilonewton plus 8 3s are 24. Right, so 24 minus 6 will be 18. Right, so you can write like this. So VA plus VB you have to write. Okay, after writing that, you need to take moment with respect to A. So if you take moment, what things you will find means the forces at that point will become 0, and then 6 kilonewton into 2 meter, reaching in which direction? It's in anti-clockwise direction. See guys, you can take clockwise as positive, anti-clockwise as negative, right? That is up to you, and then the same to be concluded. And then this 8 kilonewton meter per this is 24 kilonewton load. How I am saying means, I already told you that for UDL, the formula calculation of converting the load into a concentrated one is 8 W into L, that is 8 kilonewton per meter into 3 meter. Meter get cancelled, right? 8 3 are 24 kilonewton. It will be exactly in the mid of the UDL distribution, that is B to D 1.5 meter. So 8 into 3 into 4 plus 1.5, that is 5.5 meter to reach the A, and then VB into 3 plus 2 plus 2, that is 10 meter, right? So finally this is how you. So finally we have found VA is equal to 0.86 kilonewton, and using the equation VA plus VB, we have found VB is equal to 17.14 kilonewton. Okay, the second numerical is determine the support reactions of the following example. See guys, here you can see a subcontinuous beam. Okay, in this beam A is a hinge support and B is a roller support. So in the between you can see there is a UDL load, point load, moment and inclined load. Okay, so wherever you find an injured support, there you can apply two forces, that is vertical force and an horizontal force. And then in the UDL, you need to make it into a single concentrated load, that is 12 kilonewton meter, W into L. 12 kilonewton per meter into 2 meter, that is 24 kilonewton at the mid of the load, at the mid of the span. And 30 kilonewton is a direct point load, and there is a clockwise moment, that is 30 kilonewton per meter. You need to take it as a plus 30 in the equation, moment equation. And there is a 26 kilonewton load, so which is inclined load. So you have to take two components, that is x component and y component, and there is a VB, right? So the total span is of 2 meter plus 1 meter plus 1 meter plus 1 plus 4 meter 6 meter, right? So first if you take HA is HA, so there are only two vertical reactions, that is HA, you can see both are in opposite, so directly you can write HA is equal to 13 kilonewton. Okay, and for example, if you are calculating that VA plus VB, you can see that 24 kilonewton UDL load plus 30 kilonewton plus 26 sine 60, these are all in the vertical side. So V plus B equation you can write using the equilibrium condition, summation of f of y is equal to 0. And finally if you take moment with respect to A, you will get See here, there is a 24 kilonewton load. 24 into 1 meter clockwise direction, 30 into 2 meter anti-clockwise direction, plus 30, and like up to where the distance is, that much moment you can take. So finally you will get the answer. VB is equal to 42.76 kilonewton, and parallelly VA is equal to 33.76 kilonewton, right? So this is how you need to solve using the equilibrium condition. Summation of f of x equal to 0, summation of f of y equal to 0, and summation of m equal to 0. Right. So the next question is, determine the support reaction of the following example. So here I have a fixed beam and it's a continuous beam, right? So in this beam you can see the concentrated forces 20 kilonewton, 25 kilonewton, a moment of 30 kilonewton meter, and UDL 10 kilonewton per meter, that is at a distance of 2.2 meter, right? So in this, okay, you need to convert the UDL into a single concentrated load, that is 10 into 2.2 meter. Okay, so if you do that, it will be converted into a single concentrated load and it should be placed in the mid of the UDL loading area. Okay, after this, using the equilibrium condition, summation of f of x is equal to 0, summation of f of y equal to 0, and summation of m is equal to 0. You need to get the value of VA. Okay, our target is you have to get VA, HA, and moment MA. Okay, so for that which and all required, that should be resolved. Okay, so the next numerical is, determine the support reaction of the following example. So this is a simple beam. Okay, here you can see simply supported beam, but in this varying the reactions are in different sides, right? After see guys, you directly you can take, if you take moment with respect to A, you will get VB into 2.5 meter clockwise direction, and which is equal to this 150 into 2.8 meter, that is 2.5 plus 0.3 meter, and this vertical, the horizontal one will get 0 because it is in the same axis, and VA plus VB is equal to this 150 Newton. Okay, see guys, so VA plus VB is equal to 150 Newton, and by applying all the things you can get the final answers. So, and one more thing is, if you solve like this for the next numerical, you will get the answers. So thank you guys, I will meet you in the next video.